Poor bastard.
I'm sure that he never even seen it coming.
No pre-existing marital problems?
There are no records of any discord in the marital data logs. As a matter of fact, Mr. and Mrs. Metzger were here at the club celebrating their 1-year anniversary.
You don't say.
The hostess made a statement that described the couple as, I quote, happy as could be when she had seated them.
I just wonder what was contained in that thought bomb that would cause a happy and loving wife to brutally murder her beloved husband.
We have no way of knowing what the contents of the thought bomb were, sir.
No, of course not, officer. More importantly, why was the thought bomb focused on this couple? Why not the mayor who was dining nearby? It just doesn't make any sense.
That's a question that I thought you might like a crack at answering, sir.
Is that so, Officer Teru? Well, I always said you would make a great investigator someday.
Thank you, sir.
Well now, let's get to work. Did you get a copy of the surveillance data? Do we know what this perp looks like?
Yes, sir. You would have already received it if you weren't so darn stubborn and refused to wear an icon.
It's bad enough that we are required to have this RFID chip shoved up underneath our skin. I just don't like the idea of having my private thoughts out there in the data stream.
I know. I have heard it all my life, Uncle. Sir.
Do me a favor and forward a copy of that surveillance data, including any biorhythm scans, to my home comm. Can you do that, officer?
It's already been done, sir.
Good. Well, how's about we grab us some lunch, officer? My treat.
Thank you, sir. But I have to finish my work here before the DPS units arrive.
All work and no play.
Maybe next time, sir.
Look, I know you don't like them. I don't particularly care for Ishimo. He seems a little, pretentious, you know? I mean, they're always talking shit about everybody. Can you believe the nerve? He actually told her that she was getting fat. I mean, she just had a baby last year, you know? His baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
Anyway, I think you'll be alright.
You know, we could just watch old horror movies, snuggle up in front of the comm.
I'm just saying, we're really not that bad at people. I mean, Liz Beth is one of the few friends that I do have. I really am looking forward to seeing her.
Are you sure that there's nothing that I could do to change your mind?
Well, you are more than welcome to try. Come on, let's go.
Whoa, what's all the commotion about? Some terrorist set off a thought bomb, according to the reports coming across my ICOM.
Commissioner.
Captain, have a seat.
I would rather remain standing, if you do not mind, sir.
As you wish, Captain. It is my understanding that you have a complaint as to whose jurisdiction this case falls under.
A complaint is putting it mildly.
Please, have a seat, Captain. And let us talk about this like gentlemen. Would you like some coffee, Captain?
Born in the heart of darkness. Rhymes a weapon we can't take for roaming around in my arena. Caught within the smoke screen, attacking with burners at the podium and bring down Big Brother. Using telekinetic bullets to explode the brain that they cover. Straight hip hop shit. In the form of guerrilla arts, practitioners of psycho warfare. If you put unready, you're born. So I'm listening in the kill of Illuminati death sentence. Better fuck the monster to the cyanide epic.
This looks like crap. Everything is rotten and nasty. Yuck.
Some of these aren't so bad. Just a few bruises.
Well, I think it's ridiculous that they even try to sell this garbage. This is only the freshest garbage in all the most extra dumpsters in the entire city. I should know. I helped put them. Is that so?
Fresh produce is so rare to find here in the poverty zones these days. Not like when I was a young girl. We had a farm with real trees, and chickens, and pigs.
Is that so, Mrs. Smith?
Oh yes, dear. There were big, juicy red tomatoes, and crisp carrots, and fresh snow peas that snapped when you bit into them. I suppose we should be grateful just to have this humble selection to choose from, considering that we are living in such unfortunate times. Thank you, dear.
I couldn't agree more, Mrs. Smith. I myself am very grateful to have such delicious apples, even if they did come from some garbage can of some aristocrat.
Will that be all for you, mister?
Yep, I think that'll do me.
An apple a day.
Keeps the doctor away.
You said you like apples, mister.
Well, I plan on baking me a pie with these here apples.
A pie?
Yummy indeed. Must be one special occasion.
Not really.
Kojima, let's go.
Well, I hope you enjoy your pie.
Bye, mister. Come again. Enjoy your pie.
What are you stubheads doing outside of the protest zone?
We are here as Class A citizens and as observers. We have every right to be here.
Not as long as your lackeys are toting those signs, you don't, little lady.
Excuse me, but my fellow officer is correct. The law clearly states that all forms of open protest are to occur within the pre-designated protest zones.
What is your badge number, officer?
Beat it, lady.
It's okay,
Stand down, pretty boy.
No.
Are you disobeying the orders of a senior officer, kid?
If it means keeping the peace, then that's exactly what I'm doing.
Stop! Just stop! We're leaving. We're leaving. There's no need for this violence.
You pack up your signs and get your asses back to the protest zone before I lose my temper. As for you,
I really wish we wouldn't spend so much time lollygagging over all those fruits and vegetables. And you? Oh, this isn't so bad. Unbelievable.
What? Well, they weren't that bad.
I tell you, Kojima, sometimes you just get on my nerves. Stupid jerk! Get back here!
Hey, something's wrong. What's that?
Born in the heart of darkness, rhymes a weapon we can't take for roaming around in my arena, caught within the smoke screen, attacking with burners at the podium and bring down Big Brother, using telekinetic bullets to explode the brain that they cover. Straight hip-hop shit in the form of guerrilla arts, practitioners of psycho warfare that rip the unready apart. Until on earth stepping to kill Illuminati death sentence. Praise veterans drop your mind state into a cyanide epic.
These prophets speak of a time in the future of unbelievable catastrophic events being so intense that time itself seems to speed up.
Yeah. The tranquility orchestration of your own fate is told. Nibiru gum is swallowing on mankind into a soul. Death from above, from merciless hell from below. I bled my struggle, but cloud scars were given by the code. God tested skill, never controls your ignorance. They hold some memories of your America, include the innocent. When you got all the money in the world, why not buy the power? They played with the Federal Reserve, with suited ass cowards. Nowadays it doesn't take a reptile to devour. 80s deleted proliferation where recognition came sour. So in this age, I write raps that personify Hitlers and shadow companies. Industries of death as my victims. Release my brain of psychology that writes the anthology to let you know the new world executing with sodomy. I don't need to repeat something that you should already know. The darkest greater rap, liberate the planet with a blow. Born in the heart of darkness, rhymes rip your recall team for roaming around in my arena, caught within the smoke screen. Attack with burners at the podium and bring down Big Brother, using telekinetic bullets to explode the brain that they cover. Straight hip-hop shit in the form of guerrilla arts, practitioners of psycho warfare that rip the unready apart. It's hell on earth stepping to kill Illuminati death sentence. Crazy veterans drop your mind state into a cyanide epic, into a cyanide epic. Yeah.